Y'all niggas remember how good Neo used to hit that shit. Gotta change my answer. Now that I'm alone, cause right now it says that we can't come to the phone. And I know it makes no sense, cause you walked out the door. But it's the only way I hear your voice anymore. That's my shit.
It's ridiculous.
I'm gonna play that shit on the way home. It's been months. For some reason I just
can't get over us.
And I'm stronger than this, yeah. No more walking around with my head down. I'm so over being blue.
Crying over you. Said I'm so sick of love songs.
So tired of tears. Yeah, I can't wait to hit that shit on the way home. I'm gonna bump that shit.
She was still
What? Said I'm so sick. Then he said,
love songs.
Oh! His bald head was sweating.
I love me an ad-lib.
Yeah. An ad-lib.
I'm going to sing all the ad-libs every time. If
don't let it be 13 ad-libs.
Nigga, I'm going to do all of them.
All 13 ad-libbers. Maybe we could get into the ad-libbing game.
Yes.
Yeah, fuck the Migos. Even though the Migos got some of the best ad-libs in the world.
Some of the best.
Mama, that shit what?
Thinking of paper the butter.
Welcome to another episode of Faded and Evolving Sober Edition. Can you believe it? Well, at that point, it's just a Jaded and Evolving.
Yeah, you're right.
But
I'm going to change it to Jaded and Evolving.
Yeah, y'all, we sober. Can you believe it? Can you fucking believe it? We didn't even smoke before we got here. Imagine that. Now, I'm not saying that I'm not going to smoke after I leave here. I'm just letting you know that at this moment right now, my endocannabinoid system is not really all that stimulated. Yeah, you feel me? Speaking of stimulations, make sure that you stimulate that what button?
Subscribe button.
That's the subscribe button.
The subscribe button.
Make sure that you go this. Hit that button. Okay, if you go click on it, it might do something. Just click it and see what the fuck happened. But don't click it again after you didn't click it.
God
when
damn it.
When they say subscribed, ED on the end, don't touch it no more, okay? Because we need you to stay over here. Where the fuck is you going? Don't leave. What the fuck is you getting ready to click on? This is what the fuck I be talking. Thank you. Welcome to another episode of Jaded and Evolving. I am one of your hostess, Big Mama.
And I'm your other hostess, Natty.
What's up? We back in the stew. Make sure that y'all book your time at SMG Studios. Make sure that you go support us on the Patreon. Make sure you support us for creating it.
I still have a Patreon episode for y'all, my bad.
Yes, and Frame After Dark. We ain't playing with y'all. We want to see y'all. We want to touch up on y'all. Feel on some titties. Give some butts.
It's Pride Month.
It's Happy Pride Month to all the gay bitches. Anybody in the LGBTQ, this is your month. This is what I want to see. This is what you better talk. Hey, you better give it to him. You better. I'm going to the ball. Hey, you better stop playing. You cunt bitches. I love y'all. Happy Pride Month. We in this LGBTQ shit together.
Can't wait to see y'all.
All of it. I can't wait. I'm going to get me a wife this month, and then I'm going to break up with the bitch. Because we only going to be together, bro. I'm going to move into our house, everything. Get a dog, and then I'm just going to leave.
And this is why lesbians don't deal with bisexual with me.
I'm going to give you another bisexual. I would never go full lesbian. I know not to play with y'all, because y'all be looking puss for real. I don't want no problems. I want another bisexual woman like myself. Yeah, what's up?
You know she going to want to stick around.
That's fine. Pay a bill or something. You don't know how I feel. I don't give a fuck if the bitch there or not. Just pay a motherfucking bill. Okay? And make sure you like rub my feet and tell me I'm pretty and stuff like that. That makes so much.
Don't do too much though.
Oh yeah, I beat the shit.
Don't think that you replacing me.
Oh no, never that. Never that. Once you start interfering with me being able to like see my best friend, you gotta go. You have to go.
Don't think you'll be around all the time either, because I need time with my best friend by myself.
Oh, for real. I really think that like people in relationships, poly relationships, make sure y'all got some people outside of y'all people. Because I know that's a lot. It's two of y'all, right? So you can just jump. And when I'm bored with you, I'm go over there and hang out with them. No, make sure that you got some friends outside of your poly situation too.
Yes.
So because that codependency in relationship, that shit is weird.
It happens quick too. So.
Because it's all, especially when all three of y'all in the crib together. At least from what I've heard. In our poly situation, we really we just argued a lot. That was really our biggest issue. But that's because we didn't have clear boundaries. And so make sure you
Yeah.
have friends and clear boundaries when you are
Clear
having that
boundaries.
plus in a poly predicament. I was trying to keep the peace going.
Oh, because I really feel like it's not doing what I thought it was.
I'm not doing it. Oh shit.
Yep, it's not.
Now don't you got ass in my face.
I'm sorry. And I'm gonna eat it. Ah! And I'm gonna eat it. Why is everybody trying to talk to me?
Okay. Alright, yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully they heard you.
It was pulling my mic.
Oh. Whatever works. How y'all
We
doing?
should redo the intro.
Okay, welcome to another episode of Jaded and Evolving. I am one of your hosts, big motherfucking mama, not the little one, as you can
I'm
see.
your other hostess, Natty.
Welcome to another episode. Make sure that y'all press that subscribe button. Ain't nobody motherfucking playing with you.
Subscribe it, ain't nigga.
Yeah. Once it go ED on them hoes, don't touch that shit. Because we need y'all. I don't know how many times I have to keep telling you this. And I'm not going to keep
Press the
telling you
bell,
this.
too.
All of that. And I'm not going to keep telling you this. How many times do I have to pour my heart out to you in order for you to understand how much I love you as somebody who has subscribed? What more do you want from me? I'm here fighting for my fucking life with Joe Rogan bald head ass trying to fucking get in the top something or whatever. Y'all act like y'all don't like fat black bitches. Oh.
We are the foundation of this motherfucking country.
The least you could do is eat a little puss or something. If you're not going to eat a little puss, at least subscribe. Don't look at me like that, bitch. I said what the fuck I said. Welcome to another episode.
They
yo.
is appalled.
Hi, Paul. My name is Christian. Nice to meet you, Paul. Since
They
you
like,
Paul.
eat some puss.
What did you over here for then? If you're not watching the pod, you must want to fuck. Oh.
Please stop watching if you want to fuck.
Yeah, where your big ass mama at? Tell her call me. I miss her.
What is this? What are we doing this episode?
Yeah, we done already told y'all how we been doing this shit. How you doing, though, friend? Like, just in general, how you doing today? How you feeling overall?
I feel very accomplished. I've been working on some personal projects.
Yeah.
And I'm really excited to work on executing them. June is my lock-in month.
Yeah.
So by the time this episode comes out, I should have been working on one of the projects already. Mm-hmm. And I'm just really excited to see where I put myself with this.
Yeah.
Since I'm not playing.
Yeah. Real shit. I think when you start to take yourself more serious, people in general, right? When you start to take yourself more serious, it can be such a intimidating feeling at first. And then when you fall into it, it gets really exciting.
Like, oh, bitch.
Yeah. June is a great month to lock the fuck in. It's that like middle of the year. Mm-hmm. So if you're one of those people who is very strict about your time, this is a great time to like, again, like she said, lock the fuck in. Yeah.
How are you doing?
I'm good. I think I'm really starting to get the hang of life. Now that I don't want to, anymore, I think I'm really starting to appreciate change. Mm-hmm. And I know I've said it on the show before how I'm getting more like comfortable with change. I have really bad anxiety, guys. Like we've talked about this before. It is debilitating. Like it ruins my life. And so, medications and stuff are setting in, things are happening. Mm-hmm. I'm starting to feel like life is worth living.
Nice.
Getting good over this bitch.
Nice.
This is what I want to feel. This is what I want to feel. Yeah, that's how I'm feeling. I'm feeling like a bad bitch, not a sad bitch. Yeah, eat that up. Welcome. I hope y'all doing good. I hope y'all is feeling great. Mm-hmm. I hope that y'all got some cootie. I hope y'all got some cutty. I hope y'all got some coos, whatever the fuck you call it. I hope y'all got all that shit. I hope that somebody licked that ice cream just right. Okay, if you got one of them penises, I hope somebody was licking on that ball. Okay, but hold it like that. Get up under there. Get up under the hood on you. Yeah, I hope you ain't got to do much. Hope somebody rolled that dick for at least 2 minutes so that you can sit back and do nothing for
a whole
once.
2 minutes?
Yeah, a whole 2. I hope they hit that little swirly shit on you. Scared the shit out you. You didn't even know she could do that. They could do that because I don't know what you're fucking with. Because it's Pride Month. I don't know what you're over there fucking on, but I like it. Send me the video. SLIKDACHARK. R-A. Yeah, don't worry about it. Just find me on Instagram. Send it to me.
Speaking of riding dick, so no, not me. No, not me. There was a video on Instagram, and this girl was talking about how she thought she couldn't ride dick, but she realized that when you're laying on the bed, you sink. Even if you light, the bed sinks. Mm-hmm. So she decided to tell her partner, like, lay on the floor. Mm-hmm. And she said she was in there for 2 minutes. So
that's what I'm talking
I
talking
get the
about.
opportunity, I'm going.
If you really want to get on
Get
some
it
dick
on the
ride,
floor.
get it on the couch. If you have the person sit on the couch and you put your legs in the frog position, make sure it's got a back to it, and you grip that. Baby, you can be up there 4 to 5 minutes. I'm telling you, if my big ass can do it, you can do it. I promise you.
My knees ain't good.
That's what you think. You girl be locked and loaded.
I'm saying.
Or even if you turn
because I
around.
tried it.
If you turn around and you get the motherfucker on the couch and you get you a nice chunky heel. Yeah,
with
you
the
straight.
heel, yes.
With a platform on the front. That's the important part. Because once your foot slides forward and you on that ball of your foot, it do get a little uncomfortable. Just as if you was walking, in them heels all day. But girl, you get your nice platform heel, like one with not a thick platform, but like a nice one where you can leverage that hoe.
I just need to get my knees together.
Gotta put them cabbage leaves on there.
And mustard.
Yep, my husband put cabbage leaves on his kneecaps and he said make him feel better. My husband is slow, yo. A little bus pick him up every day to go to work. So, yeah. I love him dearly.
I was about to say you love him.
That's why we don't argue. Speaking of arguments, who argues any fucking more?
People that want your attention but can't have it.
Yeah, don't argue with me. Don't raise your voice at me because I'm going to slow blink your ass. I'm going to just...
If you... To start an argument, specifically with somebody that doesn't argue,
yeah, you're retarded.
Pisses me the fuck off. Yeah. Because I've been there, and that shit really just like fucks the whole.
Because what are you yelling for?
Because one, why are you picking an argument with me when you should know that that's not what I'm here for. You know me. You say you know me so well. You say this, that, and the third, but you sitting up here arguing with me about dumbass shit. Like, we could have really had like a regular conversation, but you getting loud.
And I understand.
And now I gotta tell you, like,
I mean, I understand getting emotional. And I think sometimes like I get really passionate in conversations, so sometimes I do get like an octave above. If somebody just reminds me like, hey, you're getting loud, I will bring it down without feeling like, who the fuck is you talking to? But for you to approach me and start yelling, you must want to be pistol whipped, because it ain't no way in hell you want to keep your teeth.
I've been the one to like really start the loudness is when I'm like, yo, you really playing with my character right now.
See, that's when I go low. Once you start, like, I don't even yell at that point. I get real soft and somber, and the threats I start throwing out get real creative, because
I think it's more so the fact that you, in those moments, I'm asking the person like why the fuck would you even do that type of thing? And they're not giving me any type of, there's no clarity going on in here, because I'm just like, where the fuck would you even come up with this information? And it's like, you're pulling it out your ass. Like, and it's just like, yeah, it's bullshit.
But the fact is, are you looking for clarity from a motherfucker who been pushing out bullshit for an is...
And that's why I don't argue with
them. Like, that's one of the things I don't even
give you the space to do that, because I know that's all you're trying to do is like use up my energy to see if I'm still going to give it to you. When I'm just gonna sit here looking like
I could argue with a motherfucker. Like, to argue, it really don't take nothing out of me. It don't. I'm loud any fucking way. It's the fact that you want me to care is the part that trips me up. Because in order to argue, I have to feel like you have a point worth arguing. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Die. Why are you talking to me?
I think, and we also have to clarify that there's a difference between an argument and a disagreement. You can disagree with somebody and it's not an argument. Like, I'm not arguing. It's just like, I just don't, like, I don't agree with that.
And it's okay for you to even get up an octave in a disagreement. Like I said, if you get up an octave and somebody reminds you, because you passionate, like, I get that you upset. Nobody is saying that when arguments happen that the validation of you being angry or whatever isn't there. I completely understand that you're angry. It's the fact that this is how you're dealing with your anger is the part that I don't get. When you get to be about 25 is when I don't understand why you arguing anymore. Early 20s, I get it. Nobody has probably even taught your ass emotional intelligence. But when that light bulb, usually for some people, it clicks on around 25 and you recognize, oh, I'm wasting my time with certain people. Why the fuck are you using your good throat to argue when you could be sucking dick? You could be puffing hookah, smoking some real good tree, drinking some real good drink with that good esophagus of yours, and you arguing with a motherfucker who, if a stranger was walking down the street, wouldn't know which one of y'all was the dumbass. And that's why I don't do it. Because if me and you arguing and a stranger walk past, now we both look fucking stupid. And I hold that shit near and dear to my heart. My granddaddy taught me that. My great granddaddy said, if you ever arguing with a motherfucker, you gotta recognize that if a stranger walk past, they not gonna know who the fool is. That shit has always stuck near and dear to me. Cause it ain't no way in hell you gonna think that I look motherfucker, especially not out here in the streets. Now, while I don't care about perception from other people, publicly arguing with some, it's like, I just think that shit is embarrassing as fuck.
Where the decorum?
Why does nobody...
You couldn't hold on to that until you got in the house?
Even, or if you got to the car, like... I've seen people argue in malls, movie theaters, courthouses, like all kinds of shit. And it's like...
You embarrassing yourself.
And a lot of people don't think that it's embarrassing. I know a lot of people who like to argue are one of those people like, no, because I'm going to state my case. And it's like, oh, you weren't heard growing up. Oh, okay. Yeah. Like you weren't heard. Okay, that's why you yell.
Yeah.
However, I'm trying to hear you and you're yelling.
Me specifically, I'm a person where once you start yelling at me, I can't hear you.
Yeah.
I literally, there's something that shuts off in my brain where it's just like, it's like the
Charlie Brown want. Yeah.
I can't make out the words that you're saying. It's just like it's like white noise, but it's loud. And I'm like,
I do it gets fight or flight for me. That's why the womp starts hitting in, because it's like, now I'm preparing my body for you to strike me, because you've already met me with aggression. And so I'm under the assumption that you're angry, you gonna swing on me. And so I'm mentally preparing like my face, my body, whatever for this first swing so that I can wild the fuck out.
And I feel like that part of me that was in me as a child, where if you're arguing at me or if you're fussing at me and tears start rolling down my eyes,
you should run.
That statement is still true. I'm finna...
Yeah, you should run.
And it's rare. People don't really get me to that point, but so much. But when you do, it's like, of all the people, we've talked about this before, of all the people to argue with, don't argue with me. Don't argue with me.
Not somebody that's working on themselves. Don't argue with somebody that's working on themselves, because there are things about that. The thing that you don't recognize about that person is, not only are they working on them, they working on you. And so when people start to get self-aware, they start to pay attention to the actions of the people around them too. So most of the time they holding in an arsenal of shit that you don't even know that they holding against you.
And I've seen videos where men is just like, I never tell a woman,
you should.
Like, I never tell a woman what's going on with me, or like my deepest, darkest, because she gonna use it against me. First of all, I'm not that type of bitch. But if you arguing at me, I'm gonna pull that shit out.
I am. You were saying the other day, like, you wish that more people, when there wasn't arguments, to pull it out the arsenal. Yeah, pull it out.
That's what I'm waiting for. I'm just gonna start hurting feelings, because I really can't, like, what is it gonna take for you to stop arguing with me? Specifically, people that keep bringing bullshit to me.
There will never be a time, and I want more people
to understand,
to feel that way, to understand that when somebody is...
I'm so at peace. You got to bring your disruption
and so
over here.
They're going to do it, because you have to think there's no peace in their life. So it doesn't matter how at peace you are.
Don't come over here rocking my boat.
That's the thing.
Trying to.
So in those situations, you have to then separate your boat from their boat. Like, the only way to end a lot of situations with people when arguments and shit are happening is to walk away. I didn't understand that shit at first. I used to be an arguing ass bitch, and I wouldn't, like, who the fuck is you walking away from? I would throw shit at people. Like, I done thrown glass mugs. I done thrown shit at people's heads. I done swung on motherfuckers.
I don't argue at all. Like, I be like, I let people look stupid. Like, you're yelling because...
Yeah, I used to yell. Like, I really am not that far removed from the ghetto. I told y'all, a nigga hit me in the back with a folding chair once. Like, we was in a WWE match. Arguing. And I said something about his big ass mother. I said something about him that he just really wasn't fucking with. That motherfucker cracked the shit out me with that chair. And at that moment, I still didn't recognize that I fucked up, because we were still in that bitch fighting. I'm not just, like, that
shit is just really unhealthy. Like,
I don't argue with motherfuckers now, because, like you said, there's a certain level of peace where if I gotta come up out this piece, we're gonna have it's gonna be an Alabama brawl out that bitch. I would advise for you to leave me the fuck alone.
Cracking niggas.
I'm gonna hit somebody with a folding chair.
Have you ever changed your mind? Have you ever changed your mind about something that you were dead set on?
Yeah. I think there's a lot of shit in my life that I've been...
Pick one thing.
Having a child. When I was younger, I thought that I wanted to be like a mom of like multiples. I wanted to have like 2 kids. I wanted to do just all these different things. Once I got pregnant and went through that whole experience, I said, if this child makes it, because there were so many complications. If this child makes it, this is my only child. If this child does not make it, I promise you, I will go and be sterilized, because I will never go through that shit again. Between the relationship shit that I was going through at that time and then the shit that my body was experiencing, yeah, no. That's the one thing where, like, deep down in my heart, I had to really go to God about whether what I was about to do, was I really about to go through with that, because that shit is life fucking changing, man. That's one of them things where, no. And dating bitches, like, being open about fucking women, that was one of those things where
for sure.
I didn't think that I would ever be open with my family about it as open as I am, but, like, that shit ain't no secret. I like eating pussy. What the fuck? Y'all might be offended. I'm not.
Disgusted, yeah. I think so. My mindset on relationships changed. I used to be a very, like, my person is my person, like, monogamy.
Yeah,
me
like
type
hard
person.
monogamy.
Yeah. Now I'm just like, nah, I can date multiple people. I'm okay with it, because talking to multiple people has helped me to see, like, for one person is not going to have everything that I want.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to be able to do that for one person either. And it shouldn't be like a gender thing. It's more so like a, what can I provide you in
person
this
thing, yeah.
and what can you provide me, and what's the exchange? All right,
Honestly,
cool.
yeah.
Now let me see the other, what's else in this bucket I need fulfilled.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Like, I'm just gonna find my people to do the things,
And that's it. And people make relationships so
complex.
It's not that deep. It's dick. Like,
some relationships look like friendships. Some
all
relationships
the best
look
ones.
like,
All the best relationships, in my opinion, look like really strong friendships. Why? Like, why do relationships have to be so fucking deep and profound? And I knew this was my person when I got hit by a bus and they picked my mangled body up.
do you not understand that you can have multiple soulmates, that you can have multiple persons? Like, people, you supposed to have multiple people in your life.
For shit, sure. And sometimes you fuck multiple people. Like, sometimes you
Just
fall in
be
love with
open.
multiple people.
Just be safe about that.
I love the idea of poly relationships. I think more people should be in poly relationships for the reasons that you mentioned. Some people pay bills better. Some people are nurturers better. Some people have stronger foundations in, their intelligence and things like. There's so much to learn from other people that when you find yourself at a point in time in your life where you're receiving so much love, right? Be open to receiving the love from whoever that person is, whatever they look like, whatever gender they come from, whatever sexuality they come from, because I'm a firm believer of, right, God doesn't put you in any position for just any reason. Yeah. It's either to teach you something or it's to open you up to a new, lifestyle, a new way of living. And so when it comes down to really, like, loving people, that whole love is love thing that really reigns true to me. I don't give a fuck what you got going on. Like, if I love you, I love you. I'm open like that with my husband. Like, if I was to fall in love with a woman today or tomorrow, that's a conversation I have to go home with my husband and have. If I was to find a woman to fall in love with, that's the first part. I got to find a bitch first. Like, but if I was to ever come across a woman, I'm like, I'm interested in, that's a conversation I got to go have with him. He don't have a problem with it. He's just more so going to be like, is you bringing the bitch home? Like, is this you and her? Is she about to move in? Right. Like, what the fuck we got going on? I'm not taking care of this bitch. Like, very open about those things. And so, I think more people just need to be open to the idea of what love really looks like for them, and stop being so structured in it. Like, monogamy ain't your thing, and that's why your relationships don't work out, because you keep trying to tie yourself to one person when you need to be tied to a couple people.
And I mean, there's nothing wrong with monogamy. Like, there are some people that do just want to do your thing. By all means, do your thing. That's just not for me at this point. I think that having multiple partners is a great time.
I think that monogamy is a setup.
I'm not taking life very seriously right now anyway. So it's like, that's a part of it. Like, I'm just like,
I'm taking life serious, and I still think monogamy is a joke. I
mean, I'm taking life seriously in certain aspects, but
I'm talking about in the relationship field. Like, I'm married, and I still don't feel like monogamy is the right thing to do. I don't. There's 7 billion people in the world. That's very strange to think
that. I have one nigga when I can have 5.
That's what I'm saying. Like, honestly, and maybe it's not, and maybe it's because I'm a bisexual woman who married a man, and so I like to have my experiences with the woman. I have no problem with settling down with the woman. But do you hear how that sounds? Like, in my mind, I know that I am predestined to be with multiple people. I'm okay with that. My husband okay with that. He just not okay with no additional dick. And I'm gonna be real with you, I don't even fuck with dick like that. So we ain't got no confusion. You feel me? I like pussy. I like pussy. He like pussy. So we like pussy together. All right.
You got the money for the pussy.
You got the money for the pussy. I got the pussy for the money. Amen. Yeah. Stop playing with them.
Do you believe that's what's for you will always be for you?
Always. I'm gonna preach real quick and then I'm gonna get off my podium.
I'm gonna let you hear this one.
In life, recurring themes will start to come about. I'm not gonna cry.
Like
it makes me sit here and think like, my God, right? Like
cycles or
yes, I feel like you are always going to have 3 lessons in life that you're always going to have to learn, and they're going to be in multiple realms. You're either going to be spiritual, financial, physical, emotional, spiritual, financial. Like nobody can say what your quadrant will be, but I believe that there are going to be reoccurring themes in your life. If you were to sit and you were to think about all of the trauma that you've ever experienced, all of the hard things that you've ever gone through, and you had to categorize them into, let's say, 3 or 4 different boxes, you would recognize that there's a theme that always comes around in your life because there is a purpose on your life. And in order for you to confirm your purpose, you gonna go through some shit. You're going to be tried in every aspect of your life, but trust and believe that God did not put you here for no motherfucking reason. The universe did not pop you into the simulation and not give you a game to play. You gonna have levels of shit, and it's going to be something all the time. Some people never settle down because relationships is always a trying thing because they don't take the time to get to know themselves. Some people are never good with their finances and always having to get loans and lines of credit and things of that nature because they never take the time to understand financial literacy. And it doesn't mean that there won't get to a point in time where you get it, but the financial literacy may be that, okay, now you're not borrowing money all the fucking time, but now the money's always on auto pay. And every time you look at your bank account, you have to reconcile your account differently because you're missing out on shit, because you're not paying attention to things, or, you wake up one morning thinking that you had less money than you did. Now you got more money than you did. And your emotional, your nervous system doesn't know how to regulate that just yet. And so you overspend. Like, there are reoccurring themes in your life. And I personally feel like people are always trying to deviate away from these quadrants because they keep saying like, dude, God's trying to say, it must be that I'm not supposed to do this. No, God is trying to put it in your face to say, if you focus, bitch, and lock in, this will get better. It's not to say that it won't try you, but this will get better. And so when I sit here for a second, like now that you're asking me that, like I'm looking like there are reoccurring things in my life that keep popping up. Like for me, it's always going to be a spiritual thing. Like my ancestral, my roots, tradition, storytelling, the things that I go through, the way that I love my elders and my ancestors. Losing them is always going to be a trying thing. Their transitions will always be a trying thing for me. I'm going to always feel deeply about my family. I'm going to always hold their opinions and shit, like near and dear to me in a lot of different ways. And so that looks different for how I heal. And so that is something for me spiritually, financially. I love money. I'm an expensive bitch. Yeah. So I know that God is going to always be putting me in opportunities to make money. I need to always be prepared to do the work. I recognize the recurring things in my life. Motherfucker, you need to sit down and figure out what are the recurring themes in your life so that you know how to create recurring habits. So you don't have to have the same recurring problems, right? Problems and challenges are 2 different things. Problems are things that you have never experienced before and they feel like your world is ending. A challenge is a challenge. A challenge is, I've been here before. This looks similar to some shit that I've previously experienced. Let me not fuck this up. A problem is, oh fuck, I've never dealt with this before. Never had this type of challenge in my life. So what's meant for you is going to always be for you. God sends certain things your way. The universe popped your ass into this simulation because you have a Sims game to play out. Play your Sims game out to the fullest, motherfucker. Now I'm on my soapbox. Amen. Amen. Now pass the plate around. Give me some money. Just like the church. Give me some money.
No, I agree. There's definitely, I wouldn't say destiny, but there are certain cycles that you'll keep going through until you just had enough. And you're just like, let me get this shit together.
Literally. And I think that that's where the blessings come in. And I think that a lot of people lose sight of, like, your blessing season comes after your testing season. Like, if that ain't one thing you get from the church got that part down. They just be trying to make it weird. Trying to make your testing season like something weird. Like when you get cancer. That ain't a test. That is cancer.
It is cancer.
Yeah, they took it too far.
Insane.
Understanding that being grown comes with a lot more responsibility than paying bills. Hey, yo, listen. Y'all like to pop puss. Y'all like to fuck. Y'all like to go outside, twerk on tables, and you can't balance a checkbook. You can't call the doctor's office. You can't call the doctor's office to make an appointment, which is why you ain't been to the motherfucking doctor. You want to be grown so motherfucking bad.
And you're not even being honest with yourself, nor these people that you fucking.
You're not even a good adult. You can't even cook a full meal. You don't know how to make a carbohydrate, a protein, and a vegetable. And I'm not saying that you don't know what go on the plate. You don't know how to prepare the plate. You don't know how to go in the grocery store and grocery shop. And while I understand that not everybody grew up with the best background, Ben Carson ass couldn't read. His mama was fucking ignorant, and that nigga's a brain surgeon. So what's your excuse? It's a motherfucker on TikTok right now teaching himself how to read.
It is.
So
it is.
Why the fuck can't you be a motherfucking grown up? He's a grown up.
What Shorty say? Your mama didn't teach you how to suck dick, but you out here doing that. So
your mama didn't teach you how to suck dick, but you could suck dick. Yeah.
So you better learn how to do all this other shit.
You try to be grown in every which way, in which the ways that it matter, and I don't understand that, and that's why I be judging y'all.
You think popping pussy's grown, nigga?
Y'all also think having hard conversations with people and shit is grown. Like, yes, that's grown, but at the same token, you also don't know how to enjoy life. That's grown.
The emotional maturity to be going through these.
Ain't recognize that you don't have no fucking hobbies. That you ain't
That's
grown.
a responsibility. Learning to be emotionally intelligent is a part of being grown.
Not avoiding
how
accountability.
To have conversations.
Yeah.
And opening up about what the fuck is going on with, like, if you're having a conversation with somebody that you care about, being responsible is being able to open up in that conversation and not just sitting there pulling out a whole bunch of bullshit.
Taking accountability is a very grown thing to do. Recognizing that you're wrong. Accepting that you were wrong. And not even apologizing. Apologizing is a very grown thing to do. But if you can't apologize, separating yourself from a person because you recognize your level of ignorance isn't enough for that person's level of intelligence. These are the things that make grown people. You know what?
Recognizing that you do not have a spot in somebody's life anymore.
And just being like,
okay, accepting these things.
That would be a very grown thing to do. It's a very grown thing to do. And
accepting realities of life.
And y'all do it.
It's very grown.
Y'all do a terrible fucking job. You do a terrible job. And right now, if I had to grade you guys, it would be a D for damn. Because y'all are barely making it by the skin of your teeth. Because not only do you not accept accountability, your rent is late every fucking month. And so you can't even do that right. Let's get it together. Let's wrap that up. Let's get it together. Although we are in our late 20s, early 30s, we can still get childish. I'm one of the most childish fucking people in the world. I play all fucking day. Y'all see how fucking simple I am on this podcast. Do you honestly think that I could be serious for 24 hours in a day? I would die.
And that's not what life is about.
No, I would spontaneously combust.
I feel like people be like, well, I'm this age now. I gotta be. Now, I'm not saying you 50 years old and acting like us.
Oh, no. Get that off.
No, I'm saying like truly acting like us. Like,
oh yeah, no. When you 50 and you still doing childish shit,
there's a level of childishness. Like when you get 50, you don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
So it's like you are childish in that manner because you really don't be giving a fuck. We give a fuck to a certain extent because we have to establish ourselves and we have to show that maturity. But to think that we're gonna be mature 24/7 is insane.
Yeah.
I'm not that type of adult. I will be a little bit more mature as time goes on. Y'all really truly haven't seen the immature side of me. She's seen it. I'd be allowing myself to stim more.
I don't even think that that's childish. I don't even think
that's childish, normal. But it's just childish, like I'm allowing that side to show more.
I think
I don't
inner
feel like
child and childish is two different things. A literal sense of childish, yes. Mm-hmm. But if we're speaking like metaphorically, don't mock me. If you 40 going and you mean it's shut, don't do that, bitch. Like, it's okay to be childish in a sense, but in certain ways, grow the fuck up. Like, stop repeating me. Stop dressing the same, knowing that that irritates me. Like, it don't really irritate me, but like, if everything we do is like so similar, or like when I'm talking to you, it's like, like that type of shit to me is childish. Don't do that. Let your inner child come out. I don't give a fuck how old you are. Let your inner child come out. But to your point, like the childish shit that people be doing, that picking arguments, picking fights with people and shit like that. Like,
there are certain things that you need to be getting over.
By the time you like 19, you should know, like,
if I hit this motherfucker, they gonna hit me back. It don't matter who the fuck it is. That's childish. You putting your hands on people.
Putting your finger in people. I'm not touching you. I'm not like doing that shit all day long. Get the fuck.
Because when they chop that finger off, now you ain't got no index finger.
Leave people alone. But running down the hill, rolling down the hill, going to play fetch, dilly-dallying. We was just dilly-dallying in the fucking park the other day.
Yeah.
Do that
a
shit.
great time.
Do all that shit. Go to an amusement park. Go do all that shit. Go places where they not gonna lock you up if you grown and being there by yourself.
Yeah.
But go do shit for your inner child. Go feed your inner child. You can't really go to the trampoline house by yourself. You gotta take some kids with you. But
They
go
have
in there.
adult
Yeah, they have
ones.
adult nights. Go to that one. You see what I'm
Yes.
saying? Let
Don't
your
be a
inner
creep.
child show, but don't be a creep.
Don't be a creep now. What does being soft mean to you right now? Oh shit.
Yeah, I just wish I had a little bit more like time in my mornings. But honestly, I really feel like I'm living a soft life. All my bills are paid. I really do what the fuck I want. I got some vacations planned and paid for. Like this to me is a soft life. A soft life for me just means financially stable. To be quite honest with you, like
Sound.
yeah, I don't have a I thought I did where it's like, you know, you wake up in the morning, you do all these different things. Like
Yeah.
I just wish that
I'm
I
still
had
trying to get
more,
over that, actually.
you know, freedom of my time where I could just float about. Like I like having a 9 to 5, but I'm still kind of constricted to certain things with them. And so I felt like I could walk away from my work for 3 hours and then pop back onto the computer, do what I need, and then walk away. I would feel more like I had a softer life. But life is good. I feel like this is my soft life. I do what the fuck I want. I got a car that run. I got a best friend. We have a great time sitting around, drink and smoke. And like that to me is a soft life. My life's not hard. What the fuck? What do I have to complain about? I have a husband. I get dick on the regular. My child is happy. My family's good. Like this is soft. I'm not on the rip and run. Like shit used to be hard where I had to run and do everything for everybody. And people got medical diagnoses. People dying and shit. Like sometimes it get hard.
Yeah.
But for the most part, oh my God, this is the life. I love it here. I think I like this little like do. Yeah, fuck them up. What?
This little
Yeah.
pop that puss.
What? Yeah, when you get to pop that puss, that's that soft life. When you get to pop that puss.
Yeah, I think just having more freedoms in general makes my life softer. Like having full autonomy, not feeling like I have to live up to somebody's
That's the best
expectations, feeling like I just have full autonomy over my time and what's going on with me, and not really having to not think about somebody else, but like just putting me first.
Yeah.
I think that's me having a soft life right now,
It
and
feels
I
good,
really
don't
like
it?
it. I really
Yeah.
like it.
It looks good on you.
Thank you.
Make sure y'all have a soft life. What's soft about y'all life right now?
Are you crying more?
We said we were gonna do the Dora thing. What's soft about your life right now? I like that too. I like eat that up. Eat that
the
soft
fuck
life up. A quick example of a recent moment where you chose peace, not pettiness.
Every day we get on this podcast.
I like that. I like
Every
that.
day we get on this podcast, there's something that I could possibly say or relate to things that are happening outside of here. And I just find that one, it's gonna come out eventually, but like not while I'm in the space that I'm in.
Yeah.
Because I still give a fuck to an extent.
Yeah.
And I still will, even when I do like express how I feel about the certain situations, but I just won't feel like I have that hovering spirit over me
Yeah.
that will confront me every time I am in vicinities.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
yeah.
I agree.
Because I feel like I can be a very petty person. Like you said, like I said the other day, like I really wish that when people argued, they would go real with the gut.
Yeah.
Because there are some things that I could say to certain people where it's just like, I don't think you understand, like,
that I've been holding this. Like I recognize it. I know that this hurts you, but I don't say anything because I care enough and know that it hurts you. But now I'm about to not give a fuck about whether or not it hurts you, and I'm really gonna hurt your feelings.
You don't be giving a fuck. Because you truly don't be giving a fuck how you fuck up my peace, how you be
talk to me,
just
how you
talk
say,
to me, and like you think that it's not a problem, but I'm gonna show you that it's a problem because let me do the same shit back to you. And now you looking at me like, who the fuck, bitch? It's been me.
Always.
I've been me. I've just been having a little bit more decorum.
Yeah.
So don't get it fucked up. I
was people pleasing and now I'm done pleasing people.
I can't even say it.
I was people pleasing and now I'm done pleasing people.
I'm pleasing myself. And going to the gut sounds very pleasing.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I can get a little evil. I'm just not even evil. I don't feel like it's evil. It's just like
it would be deemed evil. Like I feel like if you put a word on it, I feel like if you put a word on it in general, I feel like in hindsight would it be evil, but it's being justifiably evil. Like we're not gonna act like sometimes when people are mean, it's not justified.
Oh,
It's
for
justified.
sure.
We're not gonna act like
Alabama
war
brawl
does not
was justified.
The
Some
things
people
don't
might see it
exist.
evil, but
me
nope.
knocking you upside your motherfucking head, sometimes it's justifiable. If you fucking play with me, there are consequences.
There are consequences.
Fuck around and find out is a thing for a reason.
I can't even say it. Repercussions
On your motherfucking head. There are consequences for everything that you do. And sometimes the consequence is me beating you upside your motherfucking head.
Or just talking to you crazy.
Yeah, I feel the same fucking way. I recently found out that somebody had lied about me in general. And I'm just kind of like...
Lied for no reason.
Yeah, and I could address the situation. Like, again, I really could. But my whole thing is that...
You gonna look dumb at that. Not you.
Yeah, they'll look dumb at that. And I also am the type of person where sometimes you have to let people's demons eat them. Like, you don't have to bring it to their attention because they already in pain enough. And so I'm not at a place in my life where I can address things and just like let it be, because I'll remember something, be walking away and be like, and another fucking thing. Because specifically in this situation, there's so much that I've excused. There's so many things that I've looked past, so many things that I've even made excuses for, you know, trying to be the peaceful person. And
no more.
Yeah. And I feel like the way that it came about, it feel like a straight bullet. Like, honest to God.
Very much so, because what the fuck did you have to do with it?
Yeah, it feels like a straight bullet. So it feels like...
Why am I in it?
To be...
Basically.
Yeah, literally. Like, what did he say fuck me for? Like, that's how I feel. Like, what 50 say fuck me for? I want maybe say fuck 50, fuck me. What did he say fuck 50 for? That's how I feel. I feel like, why the fuck would this person base... It was a big fuck me. Like, literally, y'all, I can't say what happened, but somebody literally was just like, fuck me. Like, real shit. Like, fuck what I got going on. Fuck my character. Fuck who I am as a person. Fuck me. And so I could go the petty route. Like, really, I got a platform for it. I really could go the petty route. That's just not me no more. Like, it's not like to call a motherfucker on a bluff, to have receipts and to do all that. I could do it. I could take the time out of my day. I just told y'all the other week that I told my therapist, I'm not so far removed from grabbing onto a motherfucker with gasoline drawers on and jumping to the pit of hell with them. It's just that I'm currently crawling myself out of my own pit of hell. And so to literally let go after all the work and just be like, we're going back. It's not worth it. It's not. It would be fun as fuck. I swear to God, I would let go with no problem. Be like, wee! Like, it would be no. It's not worth it. And so, I'm like, look at me growing, right? What Shorty say on Insecure? You know what that is?
Growth.
Yeah. So that's.
And there'll be a time for it.
And you know what? To be quite honest with you,
if you want to,
after talking to you, after talking to Tamara, after just kind of like getting it out, it has let me know that this is one of those things where no matter how bad I could cuss a motherfucker out, no matter how bad, the embarrassment, the egg that will be left on this person's face after the dust clears and all the smoke is, there is nothing that I can say that is going to make this person feel any worse than they're already going to feel, because you fucked with the right people. That's my thing. Like, I'm also learning that, you know how they say, like, you got to pick and choose your battles. Like, God will do certain shit for you. Like, I have to also recognize how blessed and favored I am, where it's like, nigga, I don't have to touch you. Bitch, I don't have to touch you. I don't have to put... And it's like, again, it was so far left where this does feel like a straight bullet. Once I heal from this straight bullet that it's over for you bitches. Real shit. It's over for you, bitch. Real. I hope you're happy. I hope you're well. I hope that everything works out for you. However, at the end of the fucking day, you fucked with the right one on the right day. And so... And
after letting you see that reading, and it's been a reoccurring thing where I'm just seeing, like, the shit, like, play out. Yeah. I'm just like...
Why choose petty when I can choose peace?
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep going about my life. Like, I don't ever have to bring this situation up on any platform, because I feel like at the end of the day, no matter how upset I get about it again or whatever, it'll never be worth me stooping that low. They can stay down there by themselves.
Especially when it's irrelevant. Like, when you think about it,
it's like, to bring it up, that I know are worth knowing, and that is not somebody that is not somebody that's worth.
Who? You said they said what?
It's kind of like one of those like we said before, people commenting on our shit is only bringing more people to our
Right.
shit. Why would I address that just to have people come over there and try to figure out who the fuck you are?
Right.
I don't need that in my life, and
Only
you're
for
not
them to
even
go,
worth knowing.
Only for them to search and go.
Now they looking at me kind of crazy, like, ew, you with it?
It's like only for you to go, oh, okay, like moving on. That's how it is. It's really like the only reason why it feels like that big of a deal is because to know the behind the scenes of it and how much like care and love go into shit, how much grace has been given. Fuck 50, fuck Ja Rule, fuck what? Well, fuck 50. What I do? But it's cool. It's cool. It's alright. I choose peace over being petty. My pussy fat. My wallet's fat. My ass is fat. I'm going to the gym.
Energy. We're better people.
I'm going out of town. I've got a flight to catch. Yeah, I got a flight to catch in like 3 weeks, and then I got a flight to catch in a week after that.
I'm gonna figure out something to do with my life while you're gone.
I got a cabin trip coming up with the homies. I get to see my niggas on Sunday. Like, I'm not doing this with you.
We have a potential birthday trip.
Yeah, like, be blessed. Like, what?
Be blessed, my nigga.
Be blessed, my nigga. There you go.
My nigga. That's the name of this.
Yep, be blessed, my nigga.
Be blessed, my nigga. Cause
that's it. That's all I got for you.
That's all I got for you. And
with
if
love.
You can't be blessed, then
I love you. What I say? I love you, but fuck you.
Fuck.
I love you, but fuck you. I can't even hold it because I love everybody. I truly do. I tell you, I love a crackhead on the street. I love everybody, even the motherfuckers I don't love. But for real, fuck you. Real shit. Real fucking shit. It ain't even worth putting a motherfucker in the jar with a rusty nail no motherfucking more. Sometimes you just gotta be like, God, handle my light work.
I just appreciate how, like, throughout all of this, my community has truly just been like, no, you're doing great. And I'm feeling like I'm like hanging on for dear life, and everybody's just like, no, like,
that's what happens when you choose peace. That's really what happens.
You are doing a great job, like, with everything that you've been through before it got to this point to, like, that's now what, honestly, you're doing amazing. And, like, you really couldn't, I mean, you can always do better. You couldn't be doing better at this moment.
Yeah, you can't. You can't be doing no better than what you're doing, baby. You can't. You're doing, bitch. You're doing a good job, bitch. You doing a good job.
And I'm thankful. I'm just. Sometimes I feel like I'm avoiding, but it's just like, what am I avoiding? I'm not confronting shit because I don't feel. No, I was getting ready to say,
what if there's nothing to confront? What can you avoid?
Exactly.
And again, in order to confront something, there would have to be a certain level of importance in it. And so once it lost its importance, it then lost the need for confrontation. And so I hope that teaches y'all something. I hope that the next time you get ready to argue with a motherfucker, or before you like, let me tell this bitch about her, really look at the bitch first. Like, pull up a picture, look at the bitch and go, is cussing this bitch out worth it? And then sit there for a second. Don't just click the phone down. Really sit there and examine the bitch. And then go, it ain't even fucking worth it. And then go play with that puss. Because sometimes now, if you play with that puss and still want to cuss him the fuck out, you's mad. Go cuss him the fuck out. But if you play with that puss and you go, you know what? Nothing to beat my dick. I don't even really want to
do a little sex magic.
Yeah, do a little sex magic. Yeah.
Release that.
Mm-hmm. Or get a voodoo doll and twist the neck. Like, just don't. You ain't got to go to the lengths that you've been going to in order to get your point across. Baby, you have been heard. Okay? You don't have to keep arguing and raising your voice with motherfuckers. Trust me.
Because they don't give a fuck.
They don't. I promise you.
And it's not fair for you to keep giving a fuck about things that people are doing in order to piss you off. Like, that's giving them energy. Reserve it.
You wear your heart on your sleeve and they coming by and spitting on your shoulder. Stop.
And it's fucked up that they spitting on your shoulder, because you kind of have every right to cuss and hit somebody. That's
heart right there. And they like, right on your shit. Don't let nobody do that to you. You deserve better than that.
Beat them the fuck up.
I'm get a Spumante bottle. Bow!